horsepower gains to custom enhancement, we deliver results. Late Model Racecraft. We talking or we racing?
Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Behind me is Mr. Ashmore's 2019 C7 Z06. You LT4 owners out there, whether it's a Corvette, Camaro ZL1, or even a Cadillac CTS-V, thinking of modding your vehicle, not knowing what to do, a good starting point is where Mr. Ashmore went. We did a big cold air induction system, American Racing headers with an X-pipe, obviously new plugs and wires, and a complete dyno tune. It is I call it a basic bolt-on package. Again, a good starting point to turn your Corvette, Camaro, or CTS-V into a sports car you can actually hear when you get on it. With the dual mode mufflers, it makes it so, no matter what platform you have, you can have it in quiet mode and it sounds like a bone stock car, or you flip the switch and now you can hear it on the weekend. So let me pop the hood and show you a little bit about it. Again, we went ahead, some people, again, if your only goal is to make 50 horsepower more, we could have went with a smaller cold air induction system. But in my 20 years of experience, people might say this is all they want, but they always come back for more. So we do a 5-inch cold air induction system. Again, that way it's good now, and it will be good for however much horsepower he wants to add in the future, whether it's a stock supercharger or an aftermarket Magnuson or Edelbrock or any 2650. Next, American Racing headers. And anytime we do headers, guys, we are already going to pull out your stock spark plugs and stock wires, because some customers always ask, and this one's a 19 with, let's just say 20,000 miles on it, 17, I don't even know. Some of them are brand new cars. And they're like, well, I have brand new spark plugs. Why change them now? Well, we put a colder plug in it. And again, we're already pulling them out to put the headers in. So why not put a better spark plug in it, colder, that's safer for what we're going to do with it. So always new spark plugs, same thing with spark plug wires. We're removing the stock spark plug wires, might as well replace them with a better spark plug wire. We're not going to charge you any extra labor for it. It's part of the labor to install headers. So Mr. Ashmore wanted a car that he could drive every day, but he wanted to be able to hear it. So the blower speed is kept alone, no supercharger pulley, no crank pulley. It literally is cold air, headers, plugs, wires, X-pipe, and then a complete dyno tune. So not only do you now hear the car with the dual mode open, but now you get the seat of the pants feel of 50 rear wheel horsepower more. I think this one baselined, most of them baseline between 530 and 550 rear wheel horsepower. His, I think, was good. I think his baseline almost 550, maybe 540 something, and it ended right at 599 rear wheel horsepower. I was 1 horsepower short of 600. I really wanted to get there, but I'm not going to dyno race. So 599 rear wheel horsepower is where it stopped, but the torque numbers you'll see in the dyno graph shows how much these little 1.7 liter blowers can make right at the hit of the throttle, and that is what you will feel, mainly from the tune, as well as the headers and the airbox. Just the tune alone makes that throttle response feel so much better, and the torque at the hit of the throttle is instantaneous seat of the pants feel. So again, guys, this is a good starting point for you out there that have something that you're looking to mod, but then also, like in Mr. Ashmore's case, if you ever want something more in the future, like our 800 horsepower package, you're now already halfway there. So again, you can talk to your wife and say, hey, look, I already did this to it. 6 months down the road, you want more? Hey, I'm gonna make the engine, I'm gonna make my car more reliable. Wife, oh wife, how much I love you. So we're gonna pull the heads off, we're gonna change the lifters, get rid of those DOD lifters, and do our complete cam package as we always will. And again, guys, that way you're not spending one big chunk of money. You can kind of cut it into 2 sections, a little bit now, and then a little bit later. And again, it's another way to try to, if you have to persuade your wife a little bit, or your significant other, why you're taking it back to the speed shop already. You don't have to tell them you're getting more horsepower. You can say it's about reliability. We're gonna add another 100 horsepower, yes, but They just need to know that we're making it more reliable because we are. So again, guys, perfect starting point for any of you LT4 owners out there. Again, I think, yeah, I'm gonna hop in it and go have fun. Let y'all hear this thing. Even though it's a nice bolt-on car, a 50 rear wheel horsepower gain, you definitely can feel a seat of the pants. When people talk about 50 flywheel horsepower, you better know your car quite a bit to feel it. 50 rear wheel horsepower, we're gonna go feel it now. As always, just normal driving, check for no exhaust rattles, and then obviously scanning everything to make sure that the ECM and the engine is happy with the mods that we added to it. This one being a big gulp cold air induction system, as well as American Racing long tube headers. Still stock boost levels, but now when you have your dual mode in this case and you open it, it sounds a little bit louder than it did stock with the headers on it. So I'm gonna make a couple little baby pulls just to show you guys what a difference it makes just adding simple bolt-ons to your LT4 platform while still having the dual mode factory mufflers, so you can literally make it quiet when you want and it sounds like stock, or open it up and it sounds just like our 800 and up packages. This car is on Continentals on the rear, so it is still a street tire. I'm gonna leave traction control on. And I normally do third gear pulls, but with the horsepower and torque this one's making, I'm gonna try second and see how bad she spins. But I am leaving traction control on, so we'll see how bad the light flashes at us. It does make a lot of torque, so it should still spin them, but I think we'll be able to make a full pull. Night and day. LT4 owners out there, again, this is just a simple bolt-on package, but the driving experience you get hearing what I just heard, and I put a GoPro on the back. I don't know how good the sound quality is going to be, but hopefully y'all get the idea that even doing simple mods like this for a weekend toy, you still get the badass sound with the dual mode open. And then when we're just cruising on the highway, we want to make it quiet, I can close the baffles and it literally sounds like stock, 100% stock with the baffles closed. Get the best of both worlds. I'm gonna pull over, look at the log, make sure everything looks nice and safe. And if so, I might make a couple little baby pulls heading back to the shop, but we'll get this thing cleaned up and ready for Mr. Ashmore to pick up. Let's do another second. So much fun. enjoyed this video, guys. As always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you follow our channel a lot, please comment below. I love hearing your comments, whether you have never commented before or you comment all the time. Please comment. I would love to hear what y'all have to say about this video and other videos and what y'all want to see in the future. Until next time, guys.
You're on the dyno again today?
Again, yep.
Where's Steven?
I told you, Cozumel or Hawaii. One of them hot places with all the hot chicks.